Alright, how's it going, everyone? Been a long time. Now that the CPKC unit came out from Scale Trains recently here, I finally got this one programmed and all ready to go. It's all speed matched and stuff like that. To pull my train, I figured now would be a good time to pull out my KCS cars so that way I can run some grain. And not only is that good for that reason, but Class 1 Model Works have shipped theirs, which look amazing. They're very, very brilliant colors and stuff like that on it. It is definitely a lot darker than what the Scale Trains Rivet Counters are, which is this one. I mean, you can see the color difference completely. But, I mean, they definitely did these things right. They roll very good. I got all 6 of them to go with my train. They're a little bit different. I mean, you'll be able to see the difference. I mean, the gray striping is a little bit lower on these, which I don't know if that's the difference between a 5200 versus the 5188s, or if that's just how some of these are. Very happy with them. I like them. They got some things that the Scale Trains don't, and obviously some of the stuff that the regular Athearn does not have on it, which I do have some more of them coming that they're going to be doing soon, hopefully. But when you mix them in with all the rest of them, you can hardly even tell. I mean, there's a couple telltales, like the color on the top, the way that the line is. And then if you look at all the stanchions for the walkways, there's definitely more on the Scale Trains. Way more on the Scale Trains there. But then if you look at the Class 1 Model Works, that one's probably got about the same amount of stanchions as what the Athearn one does. They all got the metal walkways, lots of roof details. This is the Scale Trains. So this is a Rivet Counter. It's not an operator series, it is the Rivet Counter. I mean, very clean, crisp. Definitely like the cars. And of course the Athearn. I mean, for a base model Athearn, it's just a nice car no matter what. So the boxes for them are actually, here's the Athearn. There's a part number for it. And then here's the Scale Trains. I mean, typical Athearn packaging. I mean, it's not their dark blue boxes for their Genesis stuff. And this is the Rivet Counter. See if we can get it here. And then the Class 1 Model Works box, which these things are actually really cool. I do like the boxes. I think they're a little over the top than what needs to be, but they're cool, and I like that it's different. I have seen Athearn Genesis start doing some of these window boxes or whatever you want to call them. So when they give you all the dimensions of everything on the inside. Really are just fantastic cars. I really do enjoy them. Haven't really run them yet, but I've had them out of the box here and kind of comparing them to everything. Naturally, I ripped stuff trying to open it. So these are the 5200. These are the 5188s. And I'm pretty sure this one is supposed to be the 5188 too, but my sticker covers it. So they're pretty cool. And of course, Scale Trains, man, they are just slamming these ES44s. They're knocking these out of the park. This thing is just beautiful. It is fully detailed. So I got a total of 39 of the KCS Bell grain cars now. So this is just some of them. And I got the rest of them hooked up to this guy. I don't know what it is, but in my opinion, this run, these CPKC engines just sound completely different. I'm not usually a big fan of the low sound decoders because they just don't seem as crisp as what the Tsunami 2s do, to me at least. But these engines here are, they really knocked these out of the park. Like, sound files are better, just amazing. So then I got some of the Athearn Genesis AC 4400s behind it and the KCS paint. So there she is. I'll get maybe another video going of all these connected back up. And I noticed I got a coupler issues going on here, where every time I try to start my train, it pulls itself apart. So we've been forgetting some of it. I got this guy way back here yet. And then the final one is another Athearn, and that's the one that's got the Fred on it. So the Scale Trains actually didn't work with this type of Fred. So that's why I had to put it on the Athearn, but works for me and it looks great. So other than getting a bunch of stuff naturally, I haven't really done much to the layout. Everything's all pretty well the same, just got a lot of engines to program into JMRI and speed match. Built the new little shelves. I'm not sure if I made a video on these or not. So got a bunch of stuff to do, got a bunch of stuff to play with. So, oh yeah, I forgot, I do have my scale out, because them Class 1 Model Works, these cars are extremely heavy. So that's going to want to roll away. So 6.4 ounces for the Class 1. I'll grab the Rivet Counter. That's only 4.5, we'll say. And then we'll grab the Athearn and put that guy on there. 4.8. So that's the three of them together. So I mean, them things are heavy from Class 1 Model Works. I'm actually kind of surprised that the Scale Trains ones are lighter than what the Athearn is. 4.4, 4.5. So that's one of the more recent runs. I think it's actually their most recent run of the Scale Trains. Surprised. Well, let's grab another Scale Trains one. So this is, I think, the same run actually. So yeah, they're a little bit light, but they work really well. They don't pull off the track or anything, and I have 39 of them, so I mean it works out pretty well that way. I haven't string lined any of them yet. There's a couple issues with couplers, and I think that's the only issues I've had with them so far. Alright, well, instead of making the video too long, thanks for watching, guys. I'll try to make some more soon. Have a wonderful day.